Today's topic was a continuum from last talk 3 weeks ago, when John Walker rather politely told me that I've run out of time from my boxing part 1. There are few of you survivors from this talk in this room. All basically survived the boxing assault I gave you all. I can see Mara's face, who was there from 3 weeks ago. I can see Susan's face, she reviewed my speech. I can see Damika's face, a few survivors. I can see Sophie's face. But John is far away. This is what I was going to talk about, the second half of boxing. Just to recap, what did I enjoy about boxing? I like the way it gives you a testosterone high. I spoke about how it gives me camaraderie with the other guys in the gym, how it builds muscles, how it makes me lose weight, and how it keeps me mentally healthy. I have several videos on YouTube of me actually boxing in the ring. But today's talk, for me to get to the point, is what am I going to talk about today? It's about positive thinking, how boxing builds your positive thinking, like everything else in life. Most of you may not have heard of this boxer, but his name is Kenny Norton. And Kenny Norton is famous in the early 70s for beating Muhammad Ali and actually breaking Ali's jaw. It was a fight held in San Diego where everyone did not even give Norton a chance. He was a complete newbie, but he actually won. A bit about positive thinking. It is said that the subconscious of the mind is infinitely powerful than the conscious mind. So I have a conscious mind now, I can see all of you in the room, but the subconscious is infinitely, million times more powerful than the conscious mind. It interacts with the universe, and whatever it's in the subconscious, whatever you keep in it, you attract into your life. If you think of bad things, you will attract bad things. If you think of good things, you will attract good things. This was discovered throughout centuries, but no one wanted to give this out until Napoleon Hill wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich in the 1920s, and Rhonda Byrne made a superb DVD and a book called The Secret in 2006, which is the one I read. This was introduced to me by positive thinking mentors I've had in my life in the previous decade in New Zealand, and Kenny Norton himself has read that book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and he later revealed after beating Ali, he already believed he won the fight even before the fight. He kept thinking positively, not negatively. But by far, the best positive thinking example I can give you from boxing is the most favorite fight of mine. February 1990. Buster Douglas versus Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson at that stage was unbeaten. 1985 to 1990, he won 37 fights in a row. He knocked out more than 30 of those opponents. He was unbeatable. Buster Douglas was a challenger, number 3 in the world, for the world title. They didn't even give Buster Douglas a chance. He was a 43-0 odds to win that match. Buster Douglas's mother dies 3 weeks before the fight. How tragic is that? At one stage, when he was training, he had a towel on his head. Some of his trainers took the towel off and they found there were actually tears in his eyes. But there was one important thing for Buster Douglas. Before dying, his mother told her girlfriends, I think my son can beat Mike Tyson. And that galvanized him. A torrent of positive energy began in Buster Douglas. He actually believed he could beat Mike Tyson. He trained very hard. He was also helped by the fact by Mike Tyson's clumsiness. Mike Tyson at that stage had a lot of money. He was flying, the fight was at Tokyo, he was flying to LA to party and fly back to Tokyo to practice. In practice, during practice informal matches, he was beaten by his own sparring partner. That was a really bad omen, to be beaten by your own sparring partner. They go into the match. Buster Douglas attacks. Remember, Mike Tyson is a bully, a schoolyard bully. All of you have been to school. And if you don't attack the bully on day 1, they will attack you the whole year. You've got to knock them out on day 1. And Buster Douglas attacked from the very first round, Mike Tyson, and kept attacking, and kept attacking, and kept attacking. Round 1 went to round 2. People were surprised. How did he last till round 2? He was not supposed to even last round 2. Mike Tyson should have knocked him out by now. Round 2 to round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Buster Douglas still attacking Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson also complacent, not giving his best shots. In round 7, Mike Tyson knocks out Douglas. Douglas falls to the ground. The referee counts to 10. But then the bell rings. He's saved by the bell. So he goes back to his corner. Round 8 begins. Buster Douglas keeps attacking Mike Tyson. Buster Douglas knocks out Mike Tyson. The first ever defeat for Mike Tyson in 6 years. He loses his world title. The iconic photograph of that match was this: Mike Tyson with his mouth guards on the canvas of the boxing ring, searching for it, looking half blind. And all the king's men could not put Humpty Dumpty together. He was not the same after that. A weakness was found. Every single boxer in the world utilized that weakness. Fast forward the clock to 6 years into the future. Evander Holyfield also beats Mike Tyson. Evander Holyfield did exactly what Buster Douglas did 6 years ago in 1990 in Tokyo. Attacked him from the start. I'll conclude by saying that the past is gone. Buster Douglas's mother died just 3 weeks before the fight. But he focused on the future at all times. Nothing was ever won without attack. Buster Douglas attacked from the very beginning. Never think you are out of date for anything or in any way. Positive thinking and self-belief and its associated positive emotions will attract all the wonderful things into your life. And if you think negatively, you will also attract negative things into your life. Tactics are as important as winning. Buster Douglas at the end of the fight went on to say at the interview, he did it for his mother. He was very close to his mother. And he went on to say those famous words: keep on chopping, eventually it's going to fall, just like you did. Those were his exact words: keep on chopping, keep on chopping. So if you're after something, just keep on boxing, don't give up. And for all of the ladies in the audience, the last slide. I'm sure this is winter, and I'm sure all of you are jubilant with this winter, using the word of the night. Now I'm going to give you a sleepless night to all the ladies in the audience. You can choose between dark chocolate if you want to drink dark chocolate, or if Brooke wants to drink hot chocolate. You can choose between Evander Holyfield, look, he's even smiling at you. Or you can choose Lennox Lewis, British Bulldog. The choice is yours. Thank you and good night. You actually won't get any sleep at night tonight.
Thank you, Algenes. What a great moral. I never thought I'd enjoy a talk about boxing, but that one had a very special moral for us. That really marks